Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop for 10 more minutes of cougar building action. I know y'all's been wondering what's going on this week. I've been working. I know it don't look like it, but I've been working on this dang thing, and I just about got it ready to paint. I need to hit a couple places with primer, but most of it's looking pretty good. Had some couple places I was fighting on. Under here, on that radius, there was a bunch of bubbles, man. And I flaked them all away, and boom, all that stuff was gone. And that was not easy to feel. Back in here and up here was some bubbles. And man, that was not easy to feel. And I like to get all my filling done, you know, before I start priming, because primer costs money, people, and you can get in there and you can feel that stuff, you can see it, you just gotta look. And then once I get that, I'll just spot prime. See, I'll just hit what needs to be this time, and I'll get it all sanded smooth, because all this don't need no more primer, you know, the main plane. And been working on the wings. Now I had this wing, I had the aileron fit, and I had the flap fit, you know, before we went to Oklahoma. But I figured the other one would just be real easy, hinge it, bam, be done. Not quite. Turned out one of these flaps, the one that fits on this one, was perfect. It was the right thickness. Plus there was a bunch of them bubbles in here. Them ain't easy to feel. You don't see them till you start sanding, and then you see it. And there's a few on that one too. But this flap fit perfect, okay? And but this flap is fatter than this flap. And so, which meant it didn't fit. So I had to go in there and do some readjusting on this wing to get this flat to fit decent, you know, and it fits good now. But that was a bummer. I got all my horns glued in there, and I like to tape them off. I don't like to paint them. Them is all filled, ready for primer. Got this one all done. Then I'll go ahead and hinge it and put tape around my hinges. That way when I don't have to glue my hinges in there after it's painted and slob glue all over it. When I can, I like to do that. I'll probably go ahead and glue these ones in too. And then when I'm painting it, I just take some hemos and clip them on the horn. So I got them horn on there. Got these all filled. They're looking pretty good. I got these wings ready to. Got them scraped down and wet sanded. Man, that thing is smooth. When I shoot my first coat of primer on there, I'll make another video. And won't be a pinhole one. Also got these deals here on there. Had to glass them. They had just some 64th plywood that came with the kit, and didn't like that. That was too flimsy, too easy to break. Wouldn't glue on very well. So I went ahead and glued it to a piece of 1/8" light ply. And you see how it just goes around there. Oh, there's a spot I need to sand yet. But it's looking pretty good. Well, I just wanted to give you a heads up on what was going on in the shop. And that's about it, people. Took Sunday off. We got home from Oklahoma. Sure had a good time down there. And been piddling on this all week. And I got the bottom. Had to do some refit, because see, this was originally built for ducted fans. Let's see if you see in there. But I had to re-engineered the inside a little bit to put a turbine rail in it. Got that done. And lots of filling on the bottom. Little spots here and there. And it's going to look pretty good. It's going to look decent, you know. You know what I mean there, Vern? But I'm hoping to get it sprayed this weekend. It's 4th of July weekend. I don't think we got nothing going on. But let me get a coat of primer on this tonight and we'll see how it looks. Well, I try and get all the filling done I can. Because there ain't no sense in putting 2 or 3 coats of primer on this airplane. It's just weight, costs money. You know what I mean? So I do pretty much all the filling. You can get in there and you can see and you can feel that with your finger, and you can pretty much see the bad places. Rather than put a coat of primer on it, fill it, sand it, put a coat of primer on it, fill it, sand it. That's just too much. You know, end up with a heavy old paint job. But that's where I'm at. Oh, hey. You guys want to see some bomber building action? Go to on my favorites. I favorited a movie. Just go to my page and go down, and you know, my home page there on YouTube, and scroll down to my favorites. Butch is cutting out the flap tracks. Now he's got them all drawn up on his program, and he just cut that first one out of wood to make sure it's going to be right before he goes cutting it out of the phenolic. And there's some more places. This has got a bunch of, all the primers like orange peely. And springs for a bunch of sand. He must have squirted a heavy coat of primer on this thing after they pulled it out of the mold. Man, I keep thinking, man, I'm going to have this ready to paint today. I'm going to have this ready to paint today. I don't know if I'm getting old or there's just more crap here than I'm used to. I hate filling all them voids, you know, where it looks fine. When you go to sanding on it, bam, bam, there's a big old hole. And there was a bunch of them back here, under here. That was hard to fill too, man. It's hard to get a spreader up there, then it's hard to sand it and get that radius right again. That was not easy. And kind of a bummer, man. Well, I got all that done now. There's just little stuff left. I gotta go get me some more sandpaper. I'm gonna do it while the video's loading. And when I get to painting, I'll make a bunch of videos. And we'll get this thing weathered. We'll make it look cool. You know what I mean? So, that's where I'm at. Got the shop all cleaned up too. Shop all cleaned up. Ready for some painting. And hopefully I'm going to get this painted the next couple days. I know I've been saying that for 2 weeks. I'm getting old. Not quite as fast as I used to be. Dang it, there's another void. Here's a call, see what I'm talking about. Right under there. Right there, it's 2 more little ones. Bam, bam. But you get to sanding and bam, and they pop up. So, stay tuned for some more Bob TV. I'll be back the next day or so with some painting videos. we'll get this thing painted, get it looking